This is Life Lessons. How are you? Today, I wanted to talk to you about things that you should know before you go into your double mastectomy surgery. I decided to do this one in the car because I'm on my way out. So I'll start with the T-Rex arm. So right after you have your surgery, they tell you to keep your arms like this, T-Rex arms. That's because of already you have limited motion in your arms, and they want them to stay close together because they don't want you doing this and all of this. So next is the compression bras. They give you one when you wake up. You'll see you have one on, but you can buy them from your breast surgeon. I suggest getting a couple of them. The next is the button-up shirts. It's hard to get things over your head because you're supposed to be having T-Rex arms and keeping your arms down. So I suggest that you go get a whole bunch of button-up shirts so that you can just slip in. If you already have them, that's even better. Loose fitting clothes. I say the same with pants, even though that's not the area you're having surgery in. The more comfortable, the more better things go. Finding out that you have cancer. Hopefully you take someone with you. I didn't take someone with me, so when I got there, I was just pretty much told you have cancer. It was very nonchalant, and I didn't feel too good when I left the office finding out that I had cancer. So definitely take someone with you because you never know what type of doctor you get. Pain and meds. You're gonna have pain definitely after the surgery. So if you kind of keep up with your pain management, like just have your pills or clockwork when you can have them. So if you have this one, it says 4 hours, and this one, it says 6 hours. Every 4 hours, take that one. Every 6 hours, take that one. That way it will eliminate you from feeling pain that you don't have to feel, especially when you're going to be in pain from, just having a surgery. Bathing. When you're bathing, it's going to be very, very hard when you first have your surgery. They usually tell you you could bathe a couple of days after or the day after. That didn't work out too well with me, but when I was able to bathe, I had my mom help me. So nothing like your own showers, but I would rather you have someone with you, especially if you're still under the medication. That way you don't have to worry about slip and falls. Meal prep. It's a good thing to meal prep before you have your double mastectomy surgery, especially if you're like me, vegan, and your family's not vegan and they don't know how to cook your food. Meal prep saves a lot of time. All they have to do, if someone's helping you, is pop your food in the microwave and you're done. Nightgowns. Same thing with the regular clothing. Button down is the best way to go. Just a lot easier, especially when you're supposed to have your T-Rex arms. Tissue expanders. The tissue expanders, which is what I have in now until my deep flap surgery, which is on December 8th. The tissue expanders are very uncomfortable. First of all, it's plastic, so you have a foreign object in your chest. And this object, it is what it is. It's plastic. So the more they fill it up, the more brick-like it becomes when you're standing for too long, driving for too long, just doing physical activity. So the tissue expanders in me didn't do too well. Some people may say they don't have a problem with them, but for me, they feel like bricks a lot. So I'm not really a fan of the tissue expanders, but they need that to stretch your skin out for whatever surgery you're going to have after that, whether it's silicone, or the deep flap or whatever. Your skin has to be stretched. So that's just what they use. So there's no way around that one. Arm and armpit feeling. Well, my right arm, where the lymph nodes were taking out under my arms, all back here, I feel numbness. It feels really weird to feel like a numb, tingling sensation back there, almost like it's no, like no feeling. And then sometimes in the armpit or whatever, it feels like something stretching in there. These are just my feelings on how it is after they take out the lymph nodes. Maybe you don't even have that problem, but yeah, my arm was very uncomfortable. Armpit was very uncomfortable as well right after the surgery. The numbness is still there every now and then in the back of my arm. Lumpectomy and mastectomy. Well, I will just tell you this. If you know, the lumpectomy is where they just take a piece, the cancer out, and you still have your breast. Then the other is the mastectomy, where they take off the breast that had the cancer, or if you have two breasts, they take both, or you have an option to have both with the mastectomy. So I decided, because my cancer was the size of a tennis ball, that I didn't want to have a lumpectomy, because you would be able to see the disfigurement in my breast. So I didn't want it to look disfigured, and so I just decided that I wanted a mastectomy. And then once I decided that I wanted a mastectomy, I also decided that I wanted both of my breasts to be the same. So I have two tissue expanders in until my surgery. And that's just a personal choice. You do that according to how you feel about yourself as an individual. That's not a decision that someone should try to make for you, or just make that decision yourself based on how you are. Showers, we talked about that. Ice, oh God, when you have surgery, the double mastectomy or mastectomy, ice is your best friend. All the swelling, you put that ice on there and you just, keep it on there for 15 minutes, and then you have to switch, take it off for 15 and then put it on for 15, but it works. It makes you feel so much better, in combination with the pills, of course. Hair and sleep nets. Well, I got my hair done right before surgery. I think that's a good idea to go get your hair washed and cleaned. And, for me, it was washed and wrapped into a style that I can just lean back on my head without anything hanging too much. Well, it was hanging, but it was braided pretty nicely. So that's what I had the first time. Second surgery, I'm going to have something a little bit more up, but still where I can lay back. So it's a good idea to get your hair done, because especially my second surgery is going to be like a 2-month healing process. So I don't want to go in with dirty hair and then can't do anything about it because I have to have T-Rex arms. So yeah, get your hair done. That really makes you feel better as well. Shaving. I don't know. I know with me, I shaved my underarms 3 days before surgery. They didn't want you to do it any later, because they said it would have some type of effect with the chemical that they wipe you down with or something. I'm not really sure why that was, but yeah, it was like 3 days before the surgery I had to shave my underarms. Pillows. I think I showed you guys the pillows that I had before, but they're little small square pillows. They're breast cancer pillows. After you have your surgery, if you get those and you like put them under your arms, and it's easier when you put the seatbelt on so that you don't feel the direct impact of the seatbelt on your chest that you just got worked on, that had surgery on. Um, drains. Oh boy, drains. They're very annoying. I have another video if you want to see what they look like. But they start off bright red, and they have to come almost like an orange color before they're ready to take them out. If I'm not mistaken, that was like 2 weeks, maybe 3. I'm not sure before they took them out, but I'm sure at least it was 2 weeks. You want to, keep your drains drained and drain your lines because you want it to be as clean as possible. You don't want infection or anything. So I would even suggest wearing gloves while you're doing it. Drain bags and belts. Well, they have a belt that you put around, and then I guess somehow the drains attach. I didn't see that one, but I may look into that one for my next surgery because I'll probably have 4 drains instead of the first surgery, the double mastectomy, where I had 2 drains. So I think the deep flap is 4 drains, so I may have to look into that belt. They do have them at the doctor's office, whoever's doing your surgery. Or you could just have those little drain pouch carriers that I showed you guys in the last video too. You can just check my other videos and you'll see it. What else? A shower brush. It's very good to go get you a shower brush. You know, the little long shower brush with the bristles on the end. That way you can scrub your own back without, moving the arms all the way up or all the way this way. The shower brush would come in very helpful. Driving. Don't even try it. Really, for the first, I'm being generous by saying the first 6 weeks you can't drive, okay? Me, I couldn't drive beyond 6 weeks. But pay attention to your body. You know when you can't drive. If you're like this and your arms are hurting because they're up in this position, and then you're like tensing up trying to drive so that they don't hurt, don't drive. Keep yourself and others safe. Let's see here. Computer. I'm in school, so I had to do a lot of work on my computer. For the first month, definitely you're not going to be using the computer. This is after the double mastectomy and definitely after the deep flap surgery. So don't even try it. Like I said, again, follow your body, pay attention to your body, and you'll know what you can and can't do. Underwear. I really can't tell you anything about after the deep flap, what type of underwear, but with the double mastectomy, of course, again, that has nothing to do with the area they'd be working on, but I like to keep everything comfortable. For me, bloomers, I went through surgery. I'm not trying to impress or, be sexy. There's nothing about it. Listen, bloomers. Finding a doctor. I went through actually 3 doctors before I found the doctor that I ended up using for my breast reconstruction, and before I found the doctor who actually removed the cancer. I suggest, especially if you have Medicaid or, an insurance that's not like the biggest, doctors are different. I'll just say this. I'm going to be nice. Just take your time about, picking a doctor. If you go into a doctor's office and someone makes you feel like you're just a number, or, yeah, you got it, oh, well, everybody gets it, or just anything. If anything makes you feel uncomfortable, choose another doctor. And if you feel like they're not telling you enough information, choose another doctor. This is your body, your procedure, and you have as much say as the person who is doing your surgeries. It's up to you to pick who you want to work on your body. So don't just go somewhere and let somebody just tell you, yeah, this is what you got, this is how it's going to be, And next, I had a terrible experience. I will just say this much without, like I said, I'm trying to be as nice as possible. I went into an office, and as you can see, I have dreads. And I went into an office. There was a Caucasian doctor there. And the first thing she said to me before even talking about breast cancer or what was going on was, "Is your hair heavy?" I thought that was very disrespectful. My response was, "No, it's not. My hair grows with me and it does not feel heavy at all." Could have said a whole lot of other things, but like I said, I try to be, as nice as possible, and, try not to let other people's reflections reflect on me. That's, a negative type of attitude, and I'm not trying to have a negative attitude because you're coming at me with negativity. So I just thought that was very unprofessional. And what were you trying to insinuate? Like, I love my hair, I love me, and no, it's not heavy, it's beautiful, and it's who I am. But anyway, yeah, if you feel uncomfortable by any means, please switch doctors. I like I said, I went through 3 before I figured out which doctor was best for me. So yeah, that's it. I know this video was kind of long, but I kind of wanted to do it all in one and just tell you guys, some tricks and things that you could use for your double mastectomy, single mastectomy surgery. And hopefully this was helpful for you guys, and I'll talk to you next time. Life lessons. Bye.